That's well played. Forcing shot of the back foot. That's a good effort. Very good effort by Wavell Hines. Sweetly timed for a couple. 18 for no loss. Excellent fielding. And that's the stuff that's required in these early overs. And that sets the tone for the rest of the afternoon. Fine shot. And that's the best shot of the innings so far. Nice firm push down the ground.
No need to run for those. Over pitched from Mervyn Dillon. Just a little punch down the ground.
Gives himself room and slices it away. Beats third man and a boundary to end the over. It's 40 for no loss.
Clipped on the leg side. And another boundary for India, this time of Virender Sehwag. So Cameron Cuffey starts his spell with a boundary. It's happened to a few Indian bowlers in the morning.
Yeah, it's a pressure situation. No looseners are allowed. No ill-directed first deliveries. No warm-up deliveries.
But now that he's well set, he's decided to have some fun.
The crowd are getting value for money here. And Cameron Cuffey will know that this is too straight. This is leg stumpish. And that is easy stuff for Virender Sehwag. He deliberately goes over the top of the infield. Or maybe guided down to third man for 4.
Not good bowling. It was a quicker delivery, and that's the last place you want to bowl it. Outside the off stump. One of the easiest shots for the batsman to play. He's going to push it through in the air. The line has to be middle stump. There he goes. And it's gone all the way. Not on the roof, but certainly into the stands. The first 6 for India.
Well, this was predictable. He won't mess around Virender Sehwag. Only 2 fieldsmen allowed outside of that circle at the moment. And he's hit it. No, it doesn't matter if there was a fielder there. He would have had to be in the crowd.
And this time he opens the face of the bat to pick up another boundary. And also comes up his 50, Virender Sehwag. 50 number 8 for Sehwag.
Good comeback. Very good comeback. Big heart. Very talented player. Had his problems over the last 3 innings, and he's replied well.
And again it's gone in the air. This time one bounce into the crowd, who are delirious at the moment. 18 runs coming off that over. 98 for no wicket.
That's 4 ball. The line not good. And Sehwag seems to be in cracking form at the moment. He's raced away to 59 of just 40 balls.
Well, it's just not good bowling as well. It's both sides of the wicket. And you've got the fine leg up. You cannot bowl there. And you can't blame Merv Dillon. Not trying to stop that, Cameron Cuffey, I'm afraid. No wonder you're disappointed and frustrated.
Nicely picked away on the onside. Cuffey will be very disappointed. 125 for no loss. Leonard. It's well bowled. It's a quick leg break. Close to 100 kilometers per hour. You normally don't expect the ball to turn at that speed. It's just held up a bit.
Nice cricket. Nice and simple. The old KISS theory. Keep it short and simple.
That's gone wide. That's my boundary.
Stuffy's got problems. There's really not much margin for error on wickets such as these. He's going for runs on both sides of the wickets. Now there's room outside the off stump. Squarish kind of a drive played, and with this lightning outfield, that face says it all. In the air for a while, but for all the...
All it takes is just a fraction off line or off length, and you get punished on this surface.
I thought he delayed his shot deliberately, tried to play it late, getting that gap between the short third man and the backward point.
Another no ball. So many no balls already bowled.
Finely played, very delicately done, tucked round the corner. Satisfied with two.
That's four more. I think they have reduced India's overs to 40. That's why they are going that quickly.
That is quite deliberately and beautifully done. Waited on it, judged it very quickly. There was room, there was pace on the delivery. Just had to get the placement right. That's what he did. Sliced it late, and again found the gap between those two. Now that's not an easy shot to play. You invariably try to get that gap, and you end up playing it into either one or the other's hands. But that's second time running that he's plugged that gap right through the center.
164 without loss. India marching along. And that's gone in the air but into the gap as well. And it's over the ropes.
I think this epitomizes both the performances of the bowling and the batting. There is no consistency in the bowling. That's a full toss on the leg stump. He was hit for a couple of boundaries through that offside earlier, and a friendly full toss to begin the over on the leg stump. I think that's what Michael was referring to, that you've got to be at least disciplined in line and length if you're not getting too much assistance from the conditions. But none of the bowlers so far on display have managed to do that.
Well, I think they'll be asking for this. No, he isn't asking at all. Umpire Ashoka De Silva. He's convinced that Virender Sehwag didn't drag that back leg, or if he did, he got it back very quickly.
He did drag it. Was he back in? This is a near thing, Michael.
And there it is. Record broken. It's a bit more than a single as well. It's four.
He's just toying with the bowling now. What an innings this has been. Total domination. It started with a little thought behind it. Now he's reached the peak of his confidence. Just look at that shot, just helping it along its way. He had decided early on that he's going to do that, and succeeding. 98 of just 73, a strike rate of 134.2.
That's the direction in which the fielders needed to be in if they were going to prevent that single. A well-played century for Virender Sehwag. That should have taken a bit of weight off his shoulders. His third 100 in this form of the game.
And what a 100 it has been. Chasing 300, he's got that 100 in just 75 deliveries. His third 100 of his career. Must be very satisfying, because when he came in, came in a little bit of a doubt whether he'll be able to handle the rising ball, what he'll do, hook or let it go.
Didn't quite time it, but it's still a boundary.
Great batting conditions coupled with ordinary bowling could really spell problems for a captain. What does Ridley Jacobs do? A rank long hop.
That's 4 more. We're just talking about the indiscipline, Arun. Leg side, offside, the runs are coming all over the place.
And Sehwag is particularly good at this shot, bisecting that gap once again. There's a lot of room and there is pace on these deliveries. Nagamutu is not a slow bowler. Doesn't flight the...
Left his box again. Not too sure why he's down on the ground. Didn't seem as if there was any problem anywhere.
The series, cool breeze still blowing across the ground. It's gone up more than the distance. It's got the height here, but still it manages to go over the boundary ropes. Ashoka De Silva just trying to confirm it with the TV umpire whether it bounced inside or outside the rope.
Well, even though Saurav Ganguly's wicket fell in the last over, Virender Sehwag is not going to inhibit himself by any means, and that is a tight one. The players have indicated that it's for the West Indian fielders near the boundary.
Well, Bish, we have another problem. This is the first one. If it landed on the rope, then it's 6. If it lands inside, then it's a boundary. But that's out of the field. Still good spirit on the field with the players.
Well, with the sight of the players leaving the field, that in essence was the end of the Indian innings after 27 overs and 1 delivery. From the masterful blade of Virender Sehwag, and just that 1 wicket, Busbert Drakes taking that wicket. Runs with Sehwag there left 114 not out.